Y'all don't understand how mad I am. Sam, I am. God damn. I just watched this whole thing pretty much. It's pretty much what I'm about to get explode about right now. I watched this whole thing. It's only 2 minutes, it's only 3 minutes. And then my video just stopped recording. And because certain file, yada, 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 it doesn't save when it just stops and it quits on me because there wasn't any space. So then I had to delete a whole bunch of stuff, like 9 GB worth of stuff. I probably got to go through my computer and wipe it out. I thought I did enough. Apparently I didn't. Anyway, regardless, this song is from a leaked, or this verse is from a leaked song that leaked with his album like a month ago. It was one of the songs that didn't make the final album. So I heard this before because I listened to the leak after I listened to the album, the full album when it came out. So a couple days ago, if not yesterday. So I've heard the verse before. And the point is, the verse is fire. It's fire. It's really good. It's really good. You need to hear it. You need to pay attention. You need to pay attention to the bars, the punchlines, the wordplay. He is a master. He is dope. I don't know why he doesn't get the credit he deserves, but we're here to give him his flowers. His daffodils. Who had a bar like that? Eminem had a bar recently on the LL Cool J song where he says something about, I call it picking flowers because I'm quick to pick a tulip, which was fire. Like a tulip, but like a firearm. Eminem's nice. But Big Sean, correlation, 6 degrees of separation. Big Sean, also being from Detroit, is goated. And it does not get the credit he deserves. So we're going to watch this. We're going to analyze the bars, and you're going to give him his flowers down below. So subscribe and listen and like and share. Don't be a square. Bars. All right, let me go shut this door because my dog's being loud, and then I'm going to come back. We're back like crack, baby. All right. So yeah, this verse is from a leaked song that didn't make the album, which I don't get because it's filled with so many dope bars. Like, why wasn't this not on the album along with the song with Nas that also was not on the album? I want to rant for a second. What are we doing? You had a song with Nas and you didn't put it on your album? You don't just get those every week, buddy, unless you plan to drop a new project or something. That's what I thought. Maybe he was dropping another project, or maybe those songs were going to be on because the vinyls, there's 4 vinyls, each one vinyl have an extra bonus track, like a unique one to those vinyl. So maybe the song with Nas is going to be on one of those. Maybe not, but regardless, like, why wouldn't you put that on the album? Like, what are we doing? That would have been like plus 10 points right there. Like, give me a song with Nas that's the intro track, and I might put it on the album twice. That's the intro and the outro.
Look, never wore a wire, but you gon' have to wire me. Face off in a Wall Street Journal off of treating beats like they're a diary. Riding to my own shit, you boys.
Wall Street Journal. I didn't even catch that the first time. Face all on the Wall Street Journal for treating beats like they're a diary. That's like the wordplay. He is a master with wordplay. Like, you can tell he just loves the art of taking words and just playing with them and stretching them, and just correlation between this word and that word. Lil Wayne is the same way. Like, you can just tell he just loves that game, right?
Don't inspire me, these hoes don't inspire me. Riding to my own shit, you boys don't inspire me. These hoes don't inspire me. They really think they pressing me. The irony.
Oh my God, I didn't even catch. Sorry, I'm sorry, that was loud. I didn't even catch that like the first 3 times I listened to this. Well, I only listened to this video one time, but then the leak version like twice. Anyway, you think you're pressing me, the irony, but like, you did the sound effect, like that's, I didn't even notice that, because when you're ironing something, I don't know if you've ever ironed anything, but like, speaking of, I probably should iron this shirt before I got on this damn video. Yeah, that was cold. That was cold, Sha. You're doing your thing. Keep going, boy.
The storm coming quietly, guess it's time to wreak havoc on you so-called prodigies. Coming quietly, guess it's time to wreak havoc. The storm coming quietly, guess it's time to wreak havoc on you so-called prodigies.
Wreak havoc on you so-called prodigies. Mobb Deep, Prodigy, and Havoc, the duo Mobb Deep. Are you listening?
P and Coach K flow, I control the quality.
Watch this. I control the quality.
I might have to even throw him a little boat.
A little boat. is Lil Yachty. He signed to QC, which is quality control. I think P is like the lead. P and Coach, I think they are like the owners of quality control or whatever. I don't know, but something like that. And because I remember Joe Budden having some beef with somebody named P or something like that. I don't know. But around the time Migos were, because Migos were also on quality control. Anyway, fire.
I'm seeing niggas getting drowned out because they can't switch.
Drowned out because they couldn't switch up the flow, like the flow of like a river or some type of body of water, but they're getting drowned out.
A year or two and they
Also correlating that to Lil Boat. You see how like the wordplay, like he just connects words, like like that meme of the guy on the clipboard where he has like all those dots connecting and stuff like that. Like that's Big Sean. Like he just knows how to make those transitions so smooth. Like you went from QC to talk to a scheme about like rivers and water and flows.
just give them a year or two and they getting exposed. Dark sky, my son already here, but I'm still in that mode.
Dark sky, my son already here, but I'm still in that mode. Break it down. Think about it. Use your brain. Use your noggin. Dark Sky Paradise's album from 2015. Dark Sky, my son already here. So now his son's born. His physical, like his human son is here. But like also the metaphor, like the sun is here. So that's not Dark Skies anymore. He's living happy, but he's still in that Dark Sky Paradise mode from 2015. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I just feel like I'm not being heard, or he's not being heard, and I'm not being heard when I'm explaining this to you. You need to pay attention, dog.
And I'm
gonna break something.
For the people that's thoughtless.
I was in that space for a long time. I feel you.
But there for people who ain't all the way there. I'm done giving my heart to people that's broken hearted and they wonder why I'm exhausted.
That's so real. That's so real. And that like on some real stuff, I'm a fairly giving person, and with that, you give to the wrong people sometimes, and it is what it is. It's kind of the nature of being, I don't know, a giving person, you know, and it's not something like you think about or whatever. It's sometimes like that's just the results of, I get what he's saying. It's pretty much, let's go. That's the irony line is fucking crazy. I didn't even notice that. That's the sound effects, the onomatopoeia.
He don't know about mud baths. He never seen a spot where the streets is a
bloodbath.
Invested in myself fully. Why would I cut back?
He doesn't know about mud baths. He knows about bloodbath. The streets, the bloodbath. He don't care about the mud bath. But are you listening? Jeez, bruh. Oh my God.
This time they gotta one up the score when I touch back.
One up the score when I touch back. Do you watch sports? Touchback, one up the score, a touchback. Did you hear that?
How far we had to dig to bring 4-2 back. Talking to the mayor like, where's the judge at? How far we had to dig to bring
4-2 Doug back. How far we had to dig to bring 4-2 Doug back. Doug, 4-2 Doug, dig to bring 4-2 Doug back. Dig, Doug, dig. Bro. Big Sean is nice, bro. And he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Look, you can like whoever you like. You can think whoever's dope. You can think whoever's better. You can think Kendrick's better, Cole's better, whoever's better. But you have to acknowledge he's good at what he's good at, and he's better at what he does than other people. Kendrick Lamar, for example, is my second favorite rapper of the 2010s. Royce 5'9" is my favorite rapper of the 2010s. They switch. They go back and forth. But I think Royce 5'9" is what I settled on, right? The thing is, Kendrick was my favorite for the first half. Royce was my favorite for the second half, pretty much. What was I saying? Oh, but even with that, I can acknowledge Big Sean's a better punchline rapper. He's better at punchlines, bars, that type of thing. There's more bars in this one freestyle than I've probably ever heard from Kendrick. Because Kendrick is not a punchline rapper. He's not great at those type of things. So like you got to give credit where it's due, even if you don't feel like somebody is better than somebody else. I would say right now I have Big Sean over Kendrick, like of the 2020s. He might be my favorite rapper of the 2020s because Detroit 2 came out in 2020. And then I think after that, he dropped another project with Hit Boy, like a smaller EP, which was super dope. That had What a Life on it or whatever. That was hard. Then he dropped this album recently, which has a ton of great music on top of the crazy feature run he's been on. People only talk about J. Cole's feature run, but Big Sean has been bodying features. So yeah, he's probably my favorite rapper of the 2020s. Boldy James is right there though. Boldy James might be number one. Big Sean might be number two. It's between those two. Regardless, they got it. What I'm saying is just because you have a rapper that you may favor or you may think is better overall, you got to look at some of these guys. You can't just hate. You got to be like, look, he does this better than my favorite rapper. It is what it is. You know, I got my favorite rappers. I can acknowledge when somebody else does something better than them. You know, like people just, they have their favorites. And if you say any other rapper does something better, it's, oh, no, hater, this, they're that. That's why like this whole battle with the Drake battle was infuriating to me. Because it was like, you can't say Drake did anything better than Kendrick, or you're either a Drake D rider, or you hate Kendrick or whatever. I was like, no, I just think Drake did this better than whatever, yada, yada, yada. It's, god dang, let's keep going.
They really tried to lowball us, we above that. They really tried to lowball us. Where's the judge at? How far we had to
dig to bring 4-2 Doug back.
They really tried to lowball us, we above.
Can't get lowball if you're above the ball.
See, all I'm thinking is fuck that.
Yup. Can you P words? Let's rewind that. I was talking way over that.
They really tried to lowball us. We above that. They gotta be pussy. All I'm thinking is fuck that. You study me back then, you gotta relearn me. That part you thought you knew wasn't even part of the journey. And I got receipts on all y'all when it's time to return it. You spend more than you earning. And I know y'all feeling the heat from the bridges you burning. And when I turn your ass to ash, you still didn't earn it. It's time to return it. You spend more than you earning, and I know y'all feeling the heat from the
bridges you burning.
And when I turn your ass to ash, you still didn't earn it.
The ash earn line, super overused in hip hop. So that was up. That line, everything else is fire. The line even right before that was super fire. You got to feel the heat from the bridges you burning. He had a line on Better Me Than You somewhere on the album where he said, when you cut somebody off, your blood's on that sword too. Kind of a similar thing. Like when you burn those bridges, you're going to feel the heat. Super fire, super relatable, super real. And that's what I love about Sean. He's good at talking his stuff, but at the same time dropping gems within it. Even in his more materialistic songs where he's saying, I got this, I got money, I got cars, I got clothes. He usually 9 times out of 10 is also somewhere within there saying, okay, but I had to work this hard to get it. I value this. These are my values. This is, you know, I'm a good person. I do this. I give back to my city. I do whatever, et cetera, et cetera. He's not just saying, I got more money than you. Go die. That's like Rick Ross, you know, like he's not that type of rapper. And I think that's important. That's super important to have somebody like him in hip hop to be able to deliver materialistic content while also bridging the gap into the more conscious side of things, where it's not just materialistic for the sake of being materialistic and stunting on you. It's materialistic to tell you can get here too if you do X, Y, and Z. If you clean up your mental health, if you change your diet, if you give back, if you do this, treat people right. Like that's the type of stuff we need. And that's why he's important. And that's why we love you, Sean. Let's go.
If you think we on bad terms, then call my attorney. Just know you haven't touched what I touched or who I touched or where I touched. No matter how you look at it, it's unfair as fuck. Talking crazy to you bitches unforgivable. You never had a hit, I swear your wife not even hittable. You worry about a body count instead of what the bitch could do. Surviving through some shit not even livable. Don't fuck up what you doing over what somebody did to you. Remembering the future is just manifesting. Put it in your ritual. Fast forward, I'll be right with you. Remembering the future is just manifesting. Put it in surviving through some shit not even livable. Don't fuck up what you doing over what somebody did to you. Remembering the future is just manifesting. Put it in your.
Don't mess up what you're doing over what somebody did to you. I think what he's saying there is like, don't crash out, pretty much. Don't crash out just because somebody bothers you or effed you over, whatever. Like don't throw everything away. Focus, stay focused. You know what I mean?
Your ritual. Fast forward, I'll be right there waiting on the richer you. You only understand it if it's meant for you. Yeah, the main track, I run this bitch, they can't keep track. Your shit not hitting, it's low impact. It's not a diss if this shit facts.
It's not a diss if it's facts. I always fire. It's not a diss if it's facts. If it's factual. It's just real. He's just speaking his truth. He's just speaking his truth. Put Roman, I think, okay. YouTube's been doing this thing recently where like you watch a video and then the comments will be from a different video. See, now I'm getting ECW, like what is this?
Yeah.
There we go. Here we go. Let's check it out. Big Sean always got some heat.
Complex. Yeah. Hey.
Crazy.
Look, never wore a wire, but you gonna
Jesus Christ. Crazy wordplay.
Riding to my own
Go.
Boys don't inspire me. These hoes don't inspire me. They really think they pressing me. The irony. The storm coming quietly.
Big Sean been around for a long time. Shut up. Big Sean been around for a long time. You gotta respect it. Yeah, you gotta respect it. Let's see what the comment. But he came up hard. Pause. Not really. I respect the skill, not the time. What? But people are stupid, bro. Big Sean always got some heat. The man is league above the rest. Yet you do have to respect the time. Somebody has longevity in the game, relevancy for what is it, 2012, for about over 10 years now. Like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? People just be talking. Big Sean always got some heat. Of course he does. The man is leagues above the rest, or a league above the rest. Sean's Out Better Me Than You is out now. Everybody go listen to it. I love Sean since 2011. It's great and personal. Pause. You're a weirdo, bro. Nah, this motherfucker really underrated. Heck yeah. I'm done with Facts, true story, Ben. Yeah, he's got Luda effect. Ludacris went up 5, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Very safe to say Sean is very Sean need to drop an album. He literally just did. Bro, people don't pay attention, dog. The audio team. So that's what I'm saying, bro. What is this mix? They really need the presence, the irony. Yeah, that was fire. My favorite rappers for sure. Bro, I'm seeing so much positivity for the king. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 This is satisfactory. This is satisfactory. We like that. I love seeing. See, this is the thing. Because Sean is so super underrated. Clowns on the internet just try to talk down on him all the time. Just no matter what he does, he can drop the best album of the year right now, and nobody. Well, I'm not gonna say nobody will care. People will care, but then you have like this circle on the internet, usually Kendrick nut huggers, that just oh, it's trash. Not Kendrick. He's not better than Kendrick though. Yada yada. Just stupid people, right? So I love, because for years he just does not get the credit he deserves. I love seeing him get the credit he deserves, and this is a great example of that. Thank you, Sean, for being dope. We appreciate that, big dog. We appreciate that. Especially in Detroit. He's just always been a guy like I've been able to root for, because he seems like a good, solid dude, and he also is just dope. Sometimes you don't get both. Sometimes you get a guy who's just dope and he's a piece of trash. Sometimes you get a guy who's just garbage and seems like a good dude, and it's like, So yeah, love Sean. He's a goat. And he's from Detroit, so plus 10 points for. I'm joking. I don't give bias points for people from the city.